In your book, you mention the purification of the heart quite extensively, and you have done so just now. Can you just tell us a little bit about how a person would go about to seek the purification of the heart, and perhaps related to the teachings of Islam?
Within the Islamic traditions, we have a very workable model as to what is soul, what is spirit, what is mind or akal, and what is heart, and what is whims, what are whimsical also. So we have a fairly workable model for the human psyche. Basically, we believe that the Islamic and all other religions are based on the same model, which is that the spirit is from the unknown, it's from beyond our comprehension. It is from the unseen, it's from God. And once that spark interacts with matter and material, from it arises this ultimately complex thing called the self, the soul. So the soul is an individualistic thing which we chisel and carve along our lifetime. Its carving, or that so-called personal soul, comes into existence as a result of interacting with the outer world through the mind and the intellect. Now, the heart remains the vehicle of interconnection or connection to that unknown. So whereas the mind and the intellect is to do with duality, is to do with analysis, is to do with causality, cause and effect. This is what that instrument or that vehicle is for. The heart is supposed to be our sanctum or our Kaaba. You know, we go for Hajj, and the Kaaba is supposed to be empty. No idols in it. No inner secrets of, if you like, desires or attachments. One of our greatest masters, Imam Ali alayhi salam, says to renounce the world does not mean not to own anything. It means that nothing should own you. We cannot renounce matter. Our physical body is made of matter, but it depends on our interrelationship with it. Does the car own me, or do I own the car? If the car is scratched, am I scratched? If the house is burnt, have I burnt? Or is it yet an acquisition, a necessary acquisition? There is a problem, but it is surmountable. Whatever. So the heart is to be empty. It's like a mirror. If it is tarnished, it will not reflect reality. And it is to be present. It's to be all available now, not tarnished by the past events, or disturbed or concerned about the future events. So therefore it is to do with beingness, pure, simple beingness. The mind and the intellect have got within them the network of experiences and relationship through the senses with the outer. So as we function in the outer physical world, the inner has its technology, which is to be completely and utterly empty. You mentioned earlier to love your neighbor. Yeah. So even if your neighbor is a person who is not of such a high desirable character, but to have compassion for him or her, or to have that feeling of possibility of them also evolving, so that the heart is empty. It doesn't mean that my mind does not recognize that they are rascals, or they are abusers, or they are ecologically, if you like, not well behaved, or what. I do discriminate, but my heart is available to immediately turn towards love and towards compassion and towards magnanimity and all that. So the heart is to be empty, the mind is full. You often find us nowadays is the reverse. You know, you find people's heart is full of idols and the head is empty. So we're mixed up.
Now,